Now then, people, what's good? And welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. I hope you are all doing well. Please smash me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. It is late. Today has been long, man. I left the house at like fucking about 11. I've only just walked through the door and jumped straight on a live. My daughter, as we spoke about, they got to the final again. And they won 4-0. Yeah. First bit of trophies in the bag for the daughter and her team. So, yeah, man. We have a winner, man. We have a winner on the podium. Get up to the Norton girls. Big up to my Maisie as well. So yeah, we have a winner. That's why I'm late. Cause I've been out. We've got Blackpool next weekend as well for another tournament. So it's all go. Love it. But yeah, if you haven't already, smash me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. I hope you're all doing well. Listen, it's all popping off. So I can see it. Let's talk about the hottest topic, Kalvin Phillips. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, folks. It's going to happen. I've just been speaking to a well-known content creator within the City space who's worked for Manchester City, who I went to and asked about the tweet that went out from the Gadget on Twitter called The Real Tolmy's Hairdo, who's a City fan, has quite a hell of a lot of followers on the old Twitter. And he had this to say. I've checked with my friend and said, listen, how reliable is this source? What do you know? And he said, look, we're trying to get rid of a few at City on the cheap. The likes of Phillips, the likes of Grealish, John Stones, etc. And KP is one of them names. I'll share the tweet with you first and foremost. It's going to happen, I believe. Isn't it funny? And I know this is nothing and you don't read too much into it, but the fact he was with Ayling and Paddy, and he's still so close to the Leeds United contingent, it's an easy deal to be able to get done to bring him home. Look, this is the tweet in question anyway. Leeds are discussing a possible return for Kalvin Phillips. The fee could be as low as 10 million. Kev White says, are we paying that or are they? Either is good. He said it's essentially a free transfer, as we would hand over any fee to the player to make up part of his contract, and then he'd be able to take a lesser wage at Leeds United. So he's on, what was it, 150 grand a week, right? He's on about 150 grand a week, whatever it is. We would struggle to pay that. So if Leeds, look, regardless of what you think of KP, it's 10 million. It is a drop in the ocean. He's coming home. It makes sense. It does. He's experienced. He knows Leeds United. I love him. That should be enough in itself. But imagine a world in which Kalvin returns and he finds his form. He finds his form that we know he's got in him. But basically, the way they're propositioning this deal, and again, I've had it checked and seen what my pal says. That 10 million in effect goes straight to Kalvin. He's like, listen, I'm willing to move to Leeds, but you need to pay me what you owe me. You need to pay me what you owe me because I'm taking a massive pay cut. So they're going to go, okay, we'll let you go for next to nothing. We give you that cash. That pays up the rest of your contract with us. And then you can renegotiate a cheaper deal with Leeds United with that in the bank. It's a no-brainer, folks. From a business sense, from a financial sense. We can talk about what he can give us on and off the pitch and all that sort of jazz. But you can't tell me he's not good enough for Leeds United. He is. It's another option. And he's coming home. Let me go home. Kalvin Phillips, I've had too much. I wanna go home. Let me go home. Honestly, I don't think it's a bad deal. Phillips is an unbelievably bad. Oh, shut up, man. How does it guarantee relegation? What are we doing here? Stop it. Yeah, look. Getting a player off the wage bill, getting any fee is a success. This is a City fan, by the way. Hopefully, same happens with Stones, Grealish, Walker, Bernardo, Gundo, or Cover, Akanji, or Ake, one of the goalkeepers. And Real Tommy's hairdo says we won't be getting fees to spend. The majority of the fees will be handed back to the departing player to pay up the proportion of his wages still owed. Is that 10 million City would pay Leeds would go to Phillips? I'd give them 10 million. We are basically. That's what I'm saying, man. They're just getting him off their wage bill. They're just getting him off their wage bill. 100% it is only Leeds, bros. I'm assuming Darren or Dillo. Darren, if it is, right? Look, if it don't go well, it's a drop in the ocean. But if it goes well, it's going to go amazing. And all these people online and all this and everyone in my comments saying he's shit and all this sort of stuff. You watch when he pulls on that white shirt at Ellen Road in that first game back. Even if he comes off the bench, listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd. Watch him give everything for this shirt. The club that he's supported since a boy. The club that he came through the ranks and made it to the Premier League with. Don't forget what Kalvin did for us when Aston Villa came a knocking and he said no. Kalvin Phillips got an England call up while still a championship player. Don't forget what he did for us when he said and turned round to Aston Villa and said, I'm not going anywhere. And he got us promoted. We owe that to Granny Villa, but let's not. Listen, call me Sentiment FC and all you want, but I don't care. I don't care. Because I am. 10 million is not a drop in the ocean. Yes, it is. How do you work that out, bro? Tell me how 10 million for a Premier League club is not a drop in the ocean. When Sky Sports News have done a report today that we'll speak on as well, saying that basically Leeds United want to spend £30 million in every single position. 10 million's a drop in the ocean. It's a third of that. You're not going to be paying him over that. We can afford to be sentimental. I can. I believe this, Katrina. I believe this. You know, as it, like, can we escape this feeling, right, of insecurity? Insecurity. Can we escape this feeling of insecurity? Nah, nah, nah. I need you so much. You really need me. And if we all stand up in the name of Leeds, I reckon Matty could make a tune out of that. Who else would buy Kalvin? Who cares, Tom? It's not even about that. I hate that. You can tell I'm on smoke today. I'm back. Transfer window's up. And I'm going to just be there. Relight my fire. Kalvin is my only desire. Smash a like if you haven't already. Yeah, please. Because I need KP. Exactly. And we're getting him back for nothing. But yeah, this narrative, this isn't the way to go. Because I don't, oh, well, he's not wanted by them, so that must mean he's shit. And no one wanted Tanaka. No one wanted Tanaka. I'm happy, man. Because I need KP. The thing is that, right? The thing is, right? If Kalvin comes back and we get the Kalvin of old, please, just for a moment, forget everything that's gone on in between him leaving Leeds and now. If you get the Kalvin, or something similar to the Kalvin that we got for 10 million? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Come on, 10 million? 10 million for Kalvin Phillips? It's a no-brainer, man. You're looking at Kalvin, right? Okay, if we're spending 30 million or whatever, then let's have a conversation. It's 10 million. It's so unfair, this as well, Professor. So unfair. You know why he was... Okay, you might say he was poorer. Why? Because he was misprofiled. He was misprofiled. Where did Thomas Christensen play Kalvin Phillips? He was playing as a 10. He was the furthest forward of our midfielders, scoring goals. He was scoring goals under Thomas Christensen. He was misprofiled. And Bielsa walked in and said, "You're a 6." He went, "What? What?" Then what did he become? England's number 6. He was misprofiled. So it's unfair. It's unfair. No, I hate this as well, man. He could have gone with that blessing. We all said good. He just played in the Euros for England. What are we doing here? Were you expecting him to come and stay after keeping us up on relegation? You thought he was going to stay under Jesse? Come on now. Come on now. He's gone and had a child. He's earned crazy money. Probably got a nice mansion somewhere in between Leeds and Manchester. He is a Leeds lad whose family have been through the mire, who gets what it means to be Leeds, and he's gone and made a success and probably supports his family, his dad, his mum, all that sort of stuff. He's a Leeds boy done good. You should be happy about this fact. Not, "Oh, he's done that, he's done that." He went to City, he chased the dream. The records will show that Kalvin Phillips is treble winner. Treble winner. Why do we have to be so mad about, "Oh, he left us out there"? We just stayed up on the final day. And we did that with 9 men because the daft American didn't have a Scooby-Doo. And why is it when I go on Twitter, all I see is Rafinha, blah, 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 blah. It's okay for Raf. It's okay for Raf. But it's not okay for Kalvin. It's not okay for... It's okay for Raf. I love Raf, by the way, but Mam's saying it's out of order. This is Kalvin Phillips. He's one of our own. We should be celebrating and rejoicing at the chance of getting a player of his capabilities for as little as 10 million. 10 million. Oh, see, you people that say the same shit were the same shit that were telling me Farke's rubbish. We won't get promoted. You can't see it, Joe. You just can't see it. It's Leeds United, not Farke United. 100 points, 95 goals, promoted as champions. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. We get more out of Kalvin than we do out of Bamford. 10 million, man. 10 million. 10 million. Come on, man. It's a no-brainer for me. It's a no-brainer for me. It's 10 million people, man. Don't worry about it. It's not your money. 10 million, it'll be a success. Well, that's just stupid, isn't it, Ace 8 Ball? That's just stupid. Now you're being stupid. Now you're being facetious. Stop being facetious. I'd welcome him home. Come on, let's have it. 100%. And all these people in the chat, when he puts in man of the match performances, we will be there. We will be there. Remember, we will be there. You know, but if I'm being honest, any player Leeds United are linked to at the minute is not good enough for Leeds United, by the way. That's all I see. That's all I see. No one's good enough. What are we doing? It's always the same. It's always the same. I've not seen us linked to one player that everyone's been happy with up to this point. I guess, actually, I tell a lie. Kevin Kelleher. However, Kevin Kelleher is going Brentford, which is something that we said might happen because Flecken is going to Leverkusen to link up with Ten Hag, and now it looks like we're going to see Kelleher go to Brentford. Here's where you know it's been madness as well. I was just going to come onto this, Justin. It just shows that everything up towards the transfer fee It's bullshit. It's bullshit, innit? It's bullshit because they told us 40 million, then 20 million, and it turns out he's going for 12. Kelleher's going for 12, and they were telling us 40 million they want. 20 million. I said, yeah, I'm down for 20 million. He's going for 12. So what that also tells me, folks, is, okay, we're going to miss out on potentially our number one target, Kalvin Kelleher. Yeah? We're going to miss out on that. But what that tells me is anyone who's underneath that, see, I'd stay away from Ramsdale now because he's got a £25 million release clause. Stay away for that. Stay away from that. But if you can go get Sam Johnston, Nick Pope, these players, you're going to be paying less than 10, aren't you? 100% Damar. This is the point. It is 18 million with add-ons, but even still up front, it's 12. 12 and a half. It's 12 and a half. But it just shows you, doesn't it? Like some of the stories we were reading about them wanting 40 million and all that. It's nothing to do with that, Paul. It's just the stories were bullshit. The stories were bullshit, weren't they? But here it is. Liverpool transfer new. Brentford agree £18 million deal to sign Kalvin Kelleher. Initial 12.5 million deal with Liverpool for backup goalkeeper. The Bees have agreed in principle to sell Matt Flecken to Bayern. Two clubs have agreed a fee in the region of 11 million for the Dutch international. So Kelleher's going to link up with Brentford. Performance-related add-ons could take the eventual fee up to 18 million. Is expected to undergo medical with Brentford on Monday. So the deal's bang, 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 done. We're going to start seeing that, aren't we now? And I think Leeds United will get involved in some as well. Brentford have been facing competition from other clubs for Kelleher, including Leeds and West Ham, but Thomas Frank's side have a strong relationship with Liverpool, having secured Seb van der Berg and Carvalho from Anfield last summer. Once the transfer is complete, Flecken can complete a move to Bayer Leverkusen. And this is something that actually Andrea said in our chat. Are Leeds United waiting? Are Leeds United waiting now to move Meslier on? You know, are we waiting for us to move Meslier on first? Because, like I say, Brentford aren't willing to do the Kelleher deal until Flecken's gone. So it might be a case of waiting in the wings for that. You know, that's what we might be waiting on. Graham Bailey's reporting on the Mateo Joseph stuff about him potentially leaving, but my man's a guess artist. He guesses, like a lot of us do, of course, but he says he's a transfer specialist. But there has been talk over in Ligue 1, Strasbourg, Mateo Joseph, Leeds United want a number 9. Sort of makes sense, right? That could be something that happens. Premier League or the Sky Sports, for example, have done... Yeah, I'm not blasting anyone, by the way. I'm not blasting anyone. Just having a bit of fun, man. It is what it is. Please don't ever take it personal, because the thing is, I do this and I get blasted for mine. So sometimes I'll blast you, but it's never that deep. Listen, at the end of the day, whatever happens, if Kalvin does come back to the football club, if we're honest with ourselves, deep down in the pit of our stomachs, we want it to be a success. Don't we? Why wouldn't you? You would. Of course you would. So, you know, you want anyone who comes and pulls on the white shirt to be a success. If he isn't, naturally, people will say, I told you so. If he is, I'll go put you all in a split. What's most likely to happen? Me putting you in a split, because that's what always happens. At the end of the day, when the cookie crumbles and the microwave pings, Wayman's right. Yous are wrong. Quick move. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. Slightly, maybe not. Sorry, Joe, free or not? Well, I mean, Pat, now we're being silly. If we're saying we're going to get him on a free, you take him on a free. Let's say knocking at the door at 4 Parks, lads, I ain't got a club. Do you want to take me? We're going to go, no, Pat McQuillan says you're crap. Come on, what are we doing? Yeah, Kalvin wasn't good at West Ham. He wasn't good at Everton. Not Everton, sorry. Ipswich played some games, yeah, but Leeds is different, man. Leeds is different. Anyway, Sky Sports News have done an article which I found quite interesting. And we'll have a look at this now. Hang on. So they've done an article, a transfer guide. The first of 2 summer transfer windows is upon us. Sky Sports given us all the news on where they need to strengthen. Yeah. Now, we'll go on to Leeds United and what they've got to say specifically on Leeds United. So they say the newly promoted side want to spend big to stay up and strengthen the entire spine of their team and could spend more than 100 million doing so. A new goalkeeper, centre-back, centre midfielder and a striker are priorities for the club. That will change, obviously, with Firpo potentially leaving. Yeah. Sky Sports News has already reported their interest in Beto and Caoimhin Kelleher. We know Kelleher now is done, yeah? They are willing to spend around £30 million on each of those positions, which could already take them past the £120 million mark, yeah? And then look to move on to bolster options in both fullback positions and the right wing with younger, more promising players preferred. There you go. Now, of course, Bob, this article will have been, at the minute, as it stands, for post still at Leeds, right? That will change. So when we talk about bolstering options, if Firpo does go, which we think he will at this point, that'll become one of the must-key positions, right? But here you're looking at a new goalkeeper, left-sided centre-back, I'd imagine, to partner Joe Rodon, someone with a bit of Premier League experience. Centre midfielder, which will more than likely be a 10. You might be looking at a Buendia or a Hamer, for example. And obviously a number 9 that we know is a goal-getter. They're the priorities, which makes sense. £30 million on each. Well, you would hope, goalkeeper, if you can get Kelleher for 12, let's say we pay 10 million. Let's say we pay 10 million for a goalkeeper tops. Then some of that money saved then can be pumped in towards the striker, can't it? You know? So if they're doing 30 million, or at least putting aside, listen, let's go 30 million each position and see what we've got left. And then from there, look to bolster the squad. With and the right wing I find quite interesting. Nonto there, or unless they see him more predominantly as a left-sided winger. James, your main one. You can get loans in as well, right? You can get some season-long loans in potentially as well. But that's what Sky Sports News are reporting on Leeds United and what we plan to do. We need a minimum 8. It's not saying just 4, mate. As it says, it talks about bolstering out other positions, and it won't just be 4, will it? Because, there's going to be loans available and all that. We'll probably see some players sold, some players leave. I don't know about that. I can have a look, mate. We can have a look together. I'm just going on the face of it. Like, could that happen? Yes. And when you think the finances behind it sort of makes sense. But I know people will disagree and shout until the roof. This story here, by the way, has no bearing on us whatsoever, but I just saw this because obviously I like to keep my finger on the pulse as best I can. Nottingham Forest looking to get a trio of Brazilians signed up, which include striker Jesus at left back Quibano and central defender Jair, all from Botafogo. Now, does that then mean Awoni's available? Does that then? Well, we already know that your man Harry Toffolo is available. All these sort of cookies crumbling. You can't. You've got to think about things like that. They've got some great centre defenders as well at the club. Maybe they're just future-proofing if the likes of Milenkovic and all that leave. But yeah, it might have no... wow, look at that. Al Halil now believe an agreement with Bruno Fernandes is close. Bruno Fernandes is currently deliberating with his family. He's going to leave Man United. Quality. Well, mate, it's come from David Ornstein, Joe, so I reckon I would back that. Wouldn't you, my man? David Ornstein's the GOAT. He's even more, he's more than Fab Romano. Liam Delap's gone Chelsea, undergoing his medical. That Saudi oil, love it. Yeah, man, listen, if they lose Bruno Fernandes, But then again, they will get a lot of money for Bruno Fernandes, won't they? From the Saudis. So, yeah. Mateo Joseph, here we go. Mateo Joseph, this is, again, it's Graham Bailey, so I'm not too sure. Has decided whether he's ready to leave Leeds United amid strong interest from Spain and France. We knew this was coming anyway. Signed from Espanyol, what's it says? Decided to leave Leeds, but Graham Bailey has been informed that Joseph is considering his options away from Leeds and is ready to bid farewell to the Whites. While Joseph is aware that number 9 is Leeds' priority, he has concerns about his... Yeah, look, understandably so. And I think the club, as I've mentioned, Strasbourg are in previously, it makes sense from a PSR perspective. Doesn't it? If we're being honest. No, but right, okay. So no one's saying he's shy. Let me just say this. But this logic is, we should never rate. By that logic, then, Yorkshireman, you told us Firpo's no good. You have said, and I have got comments on my last video on Firpo, my man's not good enough, right? So why do AC Milan, Lyon, and Lazio want him then? He's shite, though, laughing emoji. Because transfers aren't as linear as that, bro. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You can spin it to fit your narrative now, though, if you like. But I know for a fact you're on record as saying that Firpo's not good enough for the Prem. So why does AC Milan and all that want him? Laughing emoji. Brr. Football transfers are not as linear as that. No way. They're not. So... counts as homegrown for 10 million. It's a snip, agreed. And he's going to get minutes. He's not going to get Alex Cairns, Sam Byron minutes. Kalvin will play. Kalvin will play. Might not start, but you can't tell me Kalvin's not good to have in the squad. Loads complained about the Al and Solomon signings, but look how they worked out. I don't remember any signings that have failed on the 49ers so far. Only one, Jed Spence, and it was off the pitch. Oh, man, that's jokes. I did see someone on a bit of a madness kicking off. Listen, we might not even sign anyone on this first round of transfers, but it's all good. It's all good. But what's exciting is we're starting to really see some movement, aren't we? We're starting to see news come out from credible sources. Now, you know. And the great thing is, because we're a Premier League club, we are going to get coverage from the likes of Ornstein, from the likes of Romano, Ben Jacobs and the like. We're going to get all these top-tier journalists now reporting on us because Premier League gets you clicks. Which is good, right? Because it keeps us in the loop. You know, we can talk about, 49ers like to do it in silence. Not in the Premier League. There's no such thing. We've known about bloody Bruno Fernandes going to fucking Al Hilal for about 2 weeks, haven't we? Well, since they lost that Europa League final. You can't keep nothing quiet in the Premier League. You cannot. Emi Buendia continues to be linked. I don't mind it. Obviously, didn't have a great time over in Germany, but at 16 million. Did your man... Someone tagged me in it, actually. Alan Nixon's been talking about it, hasn't he? 1 second. I know to be a part of me. Hang on, I'm just trying to find it, because I don't actually have... He's blocked me, that guy. You question him and he blocks you, doesn't he? Alan Nixon. Yeah, it's changed, bro. It's not the same. Come on. David Ornstein and fucking Fabrizio Romano weren't reporting on Leeds stuff. Come on now. Right, Alan Nixon references a potential transfer deal involving Buendia and Leeds. Apparently, Leeds are limited to 2 Premier League loans next season with needs for a goalkeeper and a striker. They may prioritise other targets. It wouldn't be a loan, you wouldn't have thought, would it? See, I can't view that reluctant Nico's stuff. Hope to find a new loan home for Buendia. I mean, if you can get him on loan, I'll take him on loan. 100%. He's not knowing. Why do we? Honestly, I've not seen anyone happy with any transfers up to this point. 49ers work in silence. Watch the quality incomings. All leads our way. Happy birthday, Andrew, as well. 12 months a member. Legend. Legend for that. Yeah, true. You are right, Yorkshireman. Solomon. Everton after Solomon. Is that right? According to the information. Is that from the Athletic as well? Let me just have a look at that. Because if it's coming from them, it'll be coming from Tim. Oh, what's he called? The Athletic reporter for Spurs. Don't like the sound of that. Let me have a look. I'll actually be annoyed if Solomon chooses Everton over us. Well, I don't. Why does it say this? Because I don't see no. According to information published by The Athletic. They're having our pants down. What am I saying? According to information published, Everton have the edge to sign. That's not what it says, though, at all, because when you click the piece, it's the Leeds piece. So I don't know what they're talking shite. What, the guy who's going to City? Yeah, man. 100% Demar. El Bobo's top tier, isn't he? I think he's similar to the City guy that's reported that other stuff. So top tier is old El Boblio. Yeah, so I don't know about the Solomon. It's not in the Athletic. It's Talking Beans, that article. Yeah, I do think Blueco and Strasbourg might come for Joseph, you know. They might do. Everton already have McNeil on the left. This is true. Yeah, Chelsea owners chasing Mateo Joseph. That's where we're at. It's going to be a mad few days, isn't it? I'm buzzing for it, though. Like, I finished, obviously, watching my daughter's football, and my phone was like, bam, bam, bam. I was like, oh, get in. Yeah, we've got loads to talk about when I get home. Leeds United links to resurface. Emi Buendia. Yeah, just so you know, if we don't get KP, he goes to Burnley and keeps them up. Ooh, imagine. 100%. Yeah, that's where I've just seen that's bullshit, innit? They've put the Athletic, but when you click on the Athletic piece, it's a Leeds United article that Baron Cross answered people's questions. Then it goes on to say Football Insiders, so they're trying some skullduggery with that move, but each to their own and all that jazz. Yes. I'll back Farker in that. If Farker says he wants to keep him, he keeps him. Could he play left wing back? A lot of people in the Bielsa era said he could play left back. Could he play left wing back? Genuinely. What do we reckon? The question. No, man, he's not good enough for Prem. You'd be better off getting Ben Davis over Reguilon. No, just buy a fullback. Bro, everyone was saying it in the Bielsa area, genuinely. Yeah, but we said that about Aronson, Voba. Don't forget Nonto refused to play. We actually screwed Jack as well, to be honest. No, I don't. I think they will find a club for him, mate. I do think they will find a club for him. I think he'll want to move on. You know, I think he'll want to move on. See, James, I know, but I don't mind it. I think he'd suit Leeds down to the ground, and that's no bullshit, by the way. I genuinely think Ramsdale and Leeds United would work. But each their own, innit? Each their own. Harrison, yeah, I've spoke on Harrison before, the real actual Dan James. But again, people disagree with me, but this is what it is, man. This is what it is. But it's going to be a good few days. Probably see me like 3 or 4 times tomorrow, I reckon. I reckon it's going to start popping off as Monday hits. Dominoes will start to fall. Clubs moving, and Leeds United might be waiting for the cookie to crumble. Yeah, I don't know. It's a big step up. A lot of the fan base want him. I'd rather Ramsdale, but a lot of the fan base want Cooper. Well, I say my viewers anyway, which is a cross-section of the fan base, but my viewers wanted Cooper over Ramsdale, over Hermanson at Leicester as well, which I found a bit wild. But McAtee going Newcastle, is that confirmed? Is it? I always felt that it was either that or Forest, depending on what happens with Gibbs White. So I do feel that McAtee was out of our reach. Yeah, I do. The likes of the Hamers, the Buenditas, they're going to be the ones we go for. I mean, come on, man. He said this, and everyone dines out on it. I think he'd. He's not a bad goalkeeper, man. Come on, not a bad goalkeeper, is he? Ramsdale, Phillips in Harrop. Does that scream top tier recruitment? Keep us up. No, that's just what we're talking, though, innit? I don't work for the club, mate. Ramsdale's a good goalkeeper. He is. It's factual, in my opinion. Can opinions be facts? No. But let's not pretend he's a bad goalkeeper. It's madness. Kalvin Phillips, you're picking up for 10 million. This isn't going to be the only business. And for what it's worth, I don't think Harrison stays. But if he did, again, no. Not asked. Plugs, gaps, can do a job. But that's not going to be the ultimate signings. Jamie, sometimes I think you think we get in Alisson, Caicedo, and fucking, I don't know, Garnacho. I still think you'd find flaws in that, to be honest. We are, yeah, 100%. I seen some reaction online to it like, pull your finger out, and it won't be long. It won't be long before the manager's getting the blame for it. No pull. No pull. It's because of Farker. He's got no pull. He's got no pull, that guy. He's mad. That's what will come next, trust me. Ramsdale's a top keeper. Yeah, it's mental, man. It's mental. Mental. Taking Kalvin back feels a bit like taking Click back. I feel we need players that suit Farker, not getting horny over. Mate, I think, again, Kalvin, you're picking him up for next to nothing. His attitude's the only win. The attitude, he's a good player. No, I'm not saying that, bro. I didn't say that, did I? Didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. Of course it is, mate. Of course it is. 10 million for Kalvin. Ramsdale. I don't want to spend 25 million on him, by the way. Not by any stretch. Not when you can pick Keller up for 12 or 18 rising, but yeah. Yeah, well, I'd take it. Let's make it happen. No one said that. But Brentford. Adam, you forget, yeah, we're Leeds United, but we are statistically more likely to get relegated this season than Brentford. So there straight away is your reason to pick Brentford over Leeds. The other reason is they've had four uninterrupted seasons in the Premier League. They've got players like Mbuemo and Vissa who are scoring goals hand over fist. They are an exciting, young, up-and-coming club, all that sort of jazz. They're a better option than Leeds right now. The only way you can convince them otherwise, that's up to those at the club, getting the deals over the line, showing people. We know that Leeds are bigger than Brentford. But does club, do players? I'm not so sure. So we have to show them. We are Leeds. This is what we stand for. This is what we're going to do. We're expanding the season to stadium to 55,000 seats. They have to sell that dream. They have to sell that dream. Because once this train starts a rolling, it'll, yeah, try stop us. Try stop us. When the train around, it's coming round the bend. I don't know when just to shoot them down. All down to San Antone. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum. Who's that? Bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum. Hello everybody. My name is Johnny Cash. I loved Kalvin at Leeds, but he's done nothing for a few years now. And once again, he had to have surgery because of fitness issues. Sentimentality is the only reason. Well, there's no wrong with that. I hear what you're saying. Bro, do you think, right, Jamie, I am a content creator who speaks about my football club. I am sentimental about my football club. It runs through my veins. It makes me happy. It makes me sad. Yeah? Do you believe the people at the football club are making decisions based on sentiment? This is why fans don't run football clubs. They're not. They're looking at a player who has bags of experience, who can be picked up for next to nothing, and saying, okay, yeah, that makes sense for us. Not doing that. All down to San Antone. Doesn't matter. We could be second for 100 years. We'd still be bigger than the likes of Brentford, Bournemouth, and Brighton. Well, obviously, if we were second, definitely. All teams need to strengthen and build depth. At Forest, we are close to pulling off a triple Brazilian swoop for. Yeah, I've just seen, mate. Yeah. Well, that's just stupid. Well, Brandon, going by my chat, it'll go down like a lead balloon. 100%, mate. 100%. Going by my chat, that'd go down like a lead balloon. So let's do a poll. KP, sign for 10 mil. Deal or no deal? Deal, no deal. I'm the banker, yeah? The wanker. I'm the banker. Start that poll. Yeah, get up, man. We'll do that. Get there, get it in. For £10 million. I hear the train a coming. It's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train, it keeps a rolling on down to San Antone. Yeah, and no one is saying start him. Exactly. Yeah. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folk eating in a fancy car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Yeah. KP for 10 million would be great business. Tell them, man. Oh, man, there's been some people reporting shit for copyright, you know. Madness. Straight off the globe, no need for lyrics. Nah, I definitely have lyrics, bro. I can't lie to you. It's all in front of me, man. Hurts a tune. Oh, look at the ma. Right, okay. You ready for some facts? Everybody want to talk facts. Premier League experience, fact. Big game experience, European final, fact. Played for the club before, Leeds United, fact. Has over 100 games experience in the Premier League, fact. Which, guess what, is more the majority of our squad, fact. Can play in midfield. Could you potentially move someone like Ilya Gruev on and double your money on him and then bring in Kalvin for 10 million? Facts. I only speak of the facts. Facts. 10 million. Fact. Injury prone? Yes. Fact. Give me some facts and stats. I've just given you facts. What stats do you want? What stats do you want? What stats do you want, bro? Right. This again. Right. Okay. So what do you think you're spending for bench warmers in the Prem? Just out of interest. Because I reckon I could go through teams as bench and majority of the bench costs more than 10 million. Right. What stats do you want, though? Do you want to know that he's in the top 94th percentile for clearances? And do you want to know that he's in the top 1% for blocks? Do you want to know that he's in the top 17% in world football for interceptions? Do you want to know that in the top 25% in world football he's there for tackles? It's not bad from a number 6. So for clearances, he's in the top 6% in FB Ref. Shall I show you this? I don't know how to say it. Joe B knows. But if we talk about the top 6th percentile, right? So we can talk about his clearances. Yeah, his clearances are in the top 6%. Yeah, well, what's your point, though? What's your point? Do you expect us to be doing the what's that got? You've asked for stats. I've just give you some stats. So he's in the top 6%. Top 6% in the game for clearances. He's in the top 1% for blocks. And he's in the top 17% for interceptions. Top 25% for tackles, which is what you want from a number 6. I'm saying this right, out of Joe B. Have I got that right? Someone asked for stats. I've just give them some stats, right? I think you're wrong. So, what do you want to know in terms of in terms of how many games he's played in the last 2 years? What did you want to know? Yeah, but no one's saying he should be starting though, bro. I'm not saying that. Yeah, it's a very solid defensive numbers. Up there with the best. Okay, cool. What do you mean? Yes, they are. They're this season, bro. What are you on about, David? Yes, they are. They're this season, mate. So in the 19 games he's played, that's what he's rocked. 14 starts, mate. But what's that got to do with... Right, okay. How many had Solomon started in the last 2 years before we took him? What are we doing? How many games had Solomon started in the last 2 years? Solomon was ready to quit football. He was our best player last season. But it's like we flipping the narrative and changing it. We can talk about his attacking output and all that, but that's not what he'd be brought in for. Yeah, I believe so. What do you mean? I'm good, me. I don't need to change shit, Carl. People are asking me players. People are asking me about Kalvin. People are asking me. But we can see we're gonna disagree. It's fine. Just like we did with the manager and all that. And ultimately what happens is we go around the houses and you rest on the actually Joe was right, I hold my hands up. No, because you're never gonna get him. You're never gonna get him. Rocco has good stats at Leeds and he was shite, does he? Does he? Are you sure? Do you want to show me the stats? Can you show me the stats? I don't remember him having good stats. But this is what I'm saying. So now you wanted stats and facts. Now I've given you stats. The stats aren't good enough. Well, you had good stats. So what's your point? What do you want me to say? I like Kalvin, you don't. Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll move on from it. People are getting bored of it now, including myself. If he signs, you'll all be singing his name because he'll absolutely boss it. So it's all good. It's all good. All good. You all want Buendia? Majority want Buendia? Would you be happy with Buendia, Jamie? Damar, would you be happy with Buendia? Would you be happy with Buendia, most of the chat? Yeah? How much has he played in the last 2 years? Rocky Ledge. How much has he played? How much has he played? Less than Kalvin. Oh, so yeah, of course. Okay. So he's played less than Kalvin in the last 2 years. It don't matter then. It don't matter now. This is what it's going to be like. This is what this transfer window is going to be like. I didn't want to hit it too hard because my hand's made of granite. They broke my keyboard. No, it's no. See, changing the narrative all the time. All the time. All the fucking time. Let's go to the poll. It's split. 52% say no deal at 10 million. 48% say yes. Anyway, I've had enough. I've had enough tonight. We've done an hour. Jamie got another 3 months of this, tell me. Thank you, Yorkshireman. We do not agree a lot, but you've just said there. You do have a point. Thank you, mate. Yeah. Anyway. You know what happens though now, don't you, right? When yous go dead against something, I just go the other way, man. So like yous are all coming me for Kalvin. When he comes and he's a success, I'm gonna dunk on yous all. You don't do yourself no favours. Damar, man, you know the game. Who's the striker I want? Ross McCormack. Bring them all back. Yeah, we saw this last year with Brendan. What's your point, Lemay? I mean, the Brendan that was pivotal to our success. Are you all right? Because I don't. You've tried to do something and totally missed. You've gone for a goal and missed. You know what I mean? It was an open goal and you've missed it. You missed it. Could have gone for a different player. But you've gone for the open goal and you've missed it, man. Like Diana Ross. You've missed it, bro. Bamford will be starting 9 come start of the season. He won't, man. So we'll end the poll there. 52% say no deal. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I know people will disagree with me, and it might seem a crazy shout. Majority would want Rothwell, but don't want Kalvin. I find that wild. But that's just me. Big up to my man KP. Anyway, it's going to be fun, innit? It's going to be fun. That's what we're in it for. We love it. Smash me a like. I'll take it, mate. I'll take it, mate. I'll have some of that money. If he is, by any stretch of the imagination, watching this or whatever, Calv, sort me out. Just don't give me them shoes. Do not want them shoes, mate. I'd rather wear my Crocs and Farah socks than them yellow monstrosity things you had on your foot that day. I don't know what they were. Vivian Westwood or some mad shit, but they were horrible. Anyway, smash me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit that notification bell, and I will see you on the other side, man. Peace and love. I'm not busy. I'm not at the house tomorrow, so we'll be ready to go at the drop of a hat. You know where we're at. It's the Just Joe Football Show. KP in. Peace and love, man. Also, I've got some banging tracks, actually, from Jack City. Should we play a track before we dip? Let's see what he's got for me. Let's play a track of Jack's before we dip. Are you ready? This is my first listen as well, right? So this is what we're gonna leave with. Track 7, yeah, it's called Track 7. Here we go. Let's listen.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away now. Excuse me, get up on my way, this ain't no blues beat. I kung fu kicking like I'm Bruce Lee. I'm going off, so don't snooze me. Bubbling up like a jacuzzi. Excuse me, when my clothes fitted never loosely. Cause I choose yeah, to put it loosely. I'm fluky, I'm a cool dude, I'm kinda moody. On the YouTube, you're immune to the boogie. You're looming, you're vegan, you're a loomy. I'm a room key. You don't lose me, amuse me, don't abuse me. Picking up a loss, a ronda rose excuses. Foolproof in the music, yeah, the cool shit, you ooze it. Yeah, you bougie, you douchey. Got 2 keys, 2 clues, and you lose it. Yeah, excuse me. Get up on my way, this ain't no blues beat. I kung fu kicking like I'm Bruce Lee. I'm going on, so don't snooze me. Bubbling up like a jacuzzi. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away now. Give it away, yeah. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away now. Yeah, excuse me. Get up on my way, this ain't no blues beat. I kung fu kicking like I'm Bruce Lee. I'm going up, so don't snooze me. Bubbling up like a jacuzzi. Ha.
What we're saying, folks, there we go. Big up to my main man, Jack City. Oh, we got some bangers of Jack City. Don't you worry about that. Listen, make sure you smash me a like on the video. Make sure you show Jack City, Leeds City, City of Leeds fans, the lot, Dave City, the lot of them, all of them. Yeah, show some love. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you tomorrow. Give it away, give it away, give it away.